Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading. Hope everybody out there is doing really well. I do want to take a second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Aries, so guys, take only what resonates for you and just leave the rest for someone else. Remember, the energies can reverse. So if it's resonating, Aries, get in where you fit in, but don't force yourself into a reading that's just not for you. All right. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Aries? Okay. All right, Aries, you're starting out with the Hierophant reversed. You have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and coming out together, we have the Eight of Wands reversed along with the Seven of Swords. Ouch. Okay. All right, so I feel like there's been an ending. There was deception involved with this. Some of this you're still trying to figure out. I can see the energy of, you know, trying to figure out what exactly happened, where things went wrong, what was done. It's almost like somebody has kind of left you in the dark. You found out enough that you know there was deception. It ended this connection, but you can't move forward because you're questioning and questioning. And I do feel like for a lot of you, you've blocked this person, either physically or emotionally. You've blocked them because of the deception that's here. So let's see who's in your energy. Sorry, guys, this is some tough energy. Show me who is in Aries energy. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so the person in your energy has Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. 10 of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed. So there is a karmic lesson or a karmic cycle that's taking place. I see it in both of your energies, but dominantly in theirs. I do feel that this person is feeling a deep, deep sense of loss. They could also be doing very poorly financially, because I'm seeing financial loss and instability for them as well. But I do see that, you know, they do feel the loss of this connection. There's a sense of this person having some issues with not really loving themselves. So there could be like some insecurities or some, you know, I hate to put it this way, but I'm seeing self-loathing that could be present. This person also may feel as if they are not very well supported by family or close friends. They could have had a very poor family of origin, and that's affected their ability to have a stable life. With the Knight of Cups here in reverse, this is telling me that this person they have feelings for you, but there's something that they, because of whatever has occurred, it looks like childhood issues possibly. This person has a lack of insight, and so love always appears to be slightly out of reach for them. So they're not expressing themselves, but that's also probably because you may have them blocked. So let's see the energy between Aries and this person. The Eight of Cups, yeah. One of you walked away, or both of you perhaps, because it is shared energy. Yeah, I can see you're likely the one who ended this because of the deception. Let me see what's affecting the connection. Four of Pentacles reversed. You're freeing yourself. You may have felt very stuck in this connection for quite some time, and it wasn't until this deception occurred that you were able to kind of say, that's it, I'm done here. I've been feeling tied down. I've been feeling locked in, you know, in this connection. My life hasn't been moving forward. We see that with this particular deck, there's something to do with time. And feeling kind of stuck in time. We see the chains here, and now it's in reverse, meaning the chains have been broken. And you did that when you ended this and walked away from this connection. But I feel like for the person in your energy, they are feeling such a deep sense of loss. Again, I'm seeing financial issues for them as well. Let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome for Aries. Knight of Wands reversed. and Knight of Swords reversed. Oof, that's rough. So yeah, it's almost like you're saying, I want nothing to do with you because you're a liar and you're a player. Yeah, I see in your outcome, there's going to be a lack of communication. Now, for some of you, and I don't think it's very many, I feel like this may have been off and on, but for most of you, it looks like it was more of a long-term connection, which is why I see that you felt kind of trapped in this. I feel like this person, they still have feelings and they want to approach you and talk to you, but they aren't doing it. It could have been also that, you know, when you found out about what happened, there was an argument that occurred and you spoke your truth and then you said, I've got nothing else to say to you. This would have been when you blocked this person. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Yeah, that's painful energy. It's the energy of betrayal, a heartbreak. It's heartbreak. That's what it amounts to. So let me clarify your reading, Aries. This is a tough reading. I'm so sorry for those of you that resonates. Show me the Hierophant in reverse for Aries. All right, Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, now some of you could have moved towards somebody new here, but I feel like for most of you, you're pouring this love into yourself. Ace of Cups is very well known for that. It can indicate a new relationship, but it also indicates pouring all the love that you were pouring into something that wasn't satisfying you. You're taking that and now pouring it into yourself. I do feel like with the Ace of Swords, you got the truth, you got clarity, and this is what caused you to walk away. Again, some of you may have something new starting. Let me see the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, there it is, your Knight of Swords. This is when you spoke your truth to this person. And I feel like that's important. All right, yeah, Page of Cups. A lot of you, yeah, there's somebody new in your energy. Knight of Swords and Temperance. And this new person, it could be somebody that you find it's a very balanced connection. It looks like it's someone new. It's very balanced, and it's somebody who you feel is, you know, they speak truth. They're balanced emotionally. You may even feel like you were guided to this person. I will tell you this, Aries, because I know you went through something very difficult here and possibly still are. You are being angelically protected here. So that is very true. Let me see the bottom energy for Aries, please. Show me the bottom energy. This new person could be a Sagittarius. They don't have to be, but for somebody it could be. Let me see this bottom energy for Aries. I feel like you're still finding things out that occurred in this relationship. You got the truth and clarity you needed to walk away, but it's almost like I see somebody who is continuing to find out things. Once there was a small drip, and now it's like every so often there's a gush of information. All right, you have the Queen of Wands, you have the Ace of Wands reversed, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. This is you becoming single. Yeah, you spoke your truth and you shut that down. You were like, I got nothing else to say to you. I see everything I need to see. I'm done with this. Queen of Wands indicates that there was likely a third party. We also have the Three of Swords. So this person may have stepped out on you. There's a third party energy that is here. Now for a few of you, and I have to say it, Aries, because, you know, fair is fair. For a few of you, you found somebody new. And you introduced a third party, and that's why this person is heartbroken. So just take it as it resonates for you. But, you know, my job is not to take sides. My job is to read the energy that's present. Regardless, I do see you in a very single and very independent energy here. I also see that you have quite a glow up going on. You've kind of stepped into your power. You've stepped out of this. You've released this where you were feeling trapped and stuck. There was some third-party energy here, either on your side or on the other side. So now you're kind of in the middle of the storm. but I do feel like you're moving forward from that. My take is that you really want nothing to do with this person, though. Yeah, the truth is now out. Let me see, show me this person's energy. Why is this Queen of Pentacles in reverse for the person in Aries energy? Okay, the Empress reversed and the Moon in reverse. Queen of Cups reversed. This person has a lot of reversals in their energy, and my deck's not in the reverse. So, bottom of the deck is the Death card. In the upright, by the way. But what I'm seeing here is that this person is very stuck right now. They still have all these feelings. They're not expressing them by any means, but they're unable to move on. They're in a deep sense of loss, a deep sense of, emotional shutdown. And it's because of whatever was revealed here. Yeah, it caused both of you to kind of part your ways, go different ways. They're also realizing that this connection is not going to grow. It's not going to come together. It's not going to become more. And I think that you're dealing with somebody, like I said earlier, who definitely has a sense of a sense of low self-worth, or possibly poverty mindset. They are beginning to realize that. Yeah, they are beginning to realize it, but they're very stuck in this energy of loss, poverty, feeling as if they've lost everything, having these emotions but not able to express them. Let me see why the Ten of Coins is reversed. You could be dealing with a Cancer sign. I see Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer is very strong. I'm also seeing Taurus is very strong, and Libra energy is here. Okay, again, the Ten of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, their money's definitely not right. It's they've possibly experienced a big loss. Their money is coming in slower than what they had hoped or what they had wanted, and it's not coming in the amounts that they want. So they're definitely having some serious issues financially, it looks like. I do see, though, that this person, definitely, because we've got the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and that's clarifying the Ten of Pentacles reversed, which is like double the energy. So this person definitely feels like there's a lack of resources, a lack of support in their life. They are trying to move forward, but because they know that you mean business here, but they're just stuck in their energy. They're physically moving forward, but they're stuck in their energy. Let me see why the Knight of Cups is in reverse. Show me the Knight of Cups reversed for the person in Aries energy. There it is again. Again, double the energy. Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Ten of Wands reversed. This person so much wants to work things out with you. They so much want to do that. However, they're not stepping forward. They're just stuck in this energy of loss, and, their self-esteem is in the toilet right now. Let me see the energy between... Show me the energy between Aries and this person. I don't see them taking any kind of action currently, but I don't think you care. Yeah, you're basically saying, I know this isn't going to work out. And I do feel like most of you have moved on with someone else. Eight of Coins in the reverse and the Six of Swords reverse. This person is stuck in chaos. They want to move forward, but they just can't do it. They just can't do it right now. And a lot of it is tied to a lack of self-esteem. So I feel like you are basically saying, I don't really care. I've moved on. This didn't work out. I've moved on. Why is the Four of Pentacles in the reverse? Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Justice card. If you're married to this person, you could be filing some kind of legal papers, or they might be. I see legal papers for somebody, but I feel like you are the one that's filing them. So what's affecting the connection is you've freed yourself. You've released this person. You've freed yourself and you have this new beginning. Now, you've looked back at the past and you just feel like you don't have love for this person any longer. Your focus is now on somebody new, a new person. And if you don't have that person in your life, which I think a lot of you do, but if you don't, you're looking for that new person. There is this brand new beginning, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles that's coming in for you, and it's vastly affected this connection. You are looking back at the past, and there is some sadness there for you, but I feel like you've spoke your truth. It's almost like you already done your healing here. So some of you could be serving this person with papers. I feel like this person in your energy is trying to find balance in their life. Very strong Libra energy, but they're just trying to find the balance in their life. If they could do what they wanted to do, though, I feel like they would work things out with you. Now, that being said, this person could also be in some sort of legal trouble related to financial issues. So let me look at the outcome. Show me the outcome for Aries, please. Show me the outcome. Thank you. All right, we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Hangman in reverse. And we have the King of Cups. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian energy again. Very strong Pisces. So I am seeing that something that you have been waiting for, which looks like the freeing yourself and, moving on with your life, a new beginning, that is happening now. You don't care to talk to this person. You don't feel like they're truthful. You feel like there was deception here and confusion. You have options now. Because you've released this person and let them go. You took the initiative to do that. I see that you're the one who ended this. So I feel like you're tired of trying to work things out with this person. You're tired of feeling trapped with this person. And so you just said, I'm done here. And I feel like you're not even in communication, to be honest with you. So I definitely see that you have moved on or are moving on with someone new. In their energy, this person, even though they're not communicating with you, they're not talking with you, I do feel that they are still in love with you. They want to work things out. They want to resolve the problems. They're not coming towards you to tell you that. Now, I don't know if they were not treating you with respect here in the past. They are enlightened, though. So I don't know if you were keeping this new relationship away from them. If so, they have found out about it or know about it, which is why they're not coming towards you. But I'm going to tell you right now, Aries, this person is not over you. They're heartbroken. They are absolutely heartbroken. But I do feel like for reasons of your own, you've moved forward. And it took you a while to do that. I don't feel like you just, up and did this in a day. I feel like it took you a while to do that. You were thinking about it. You were looking at the past and you just said, I'm not in love with this person any longer. Unfortunately, they're still in love with you. So bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. This is underlying energy. And it indicates to me that somebody in this, situation was juggling. It caused a lot of heartbreak. It caused a lot of pain. It may have been you, Aries, because you're the one who has someone new in your energy. And if so, I do feel like you regret that. You weren't trying to hurt this person, but I do feel that, whether it was you or them, somebody here was juggling, and it did cause a lot of heartbreak. So let's pull an oracle card and see if there's any further advice. Aries. All right, Aries, you have number 30, and this card is called Courage. So let's read that. Give me just 1 second. Start asking yourself, what is the meaning of your life? Oh, I'm sorry, that's not the right one. I apologize. Courage requires you to fearlessly stride ahead despite the challenges you are experiencing. Whether you are afraid of success or failure, you cannot stay where you are. You need to make a decision and move forward with belief, trust, and boldness. Give it your all, no matter the outcome. Despite what you've been telling yourself, you are ready for a new adventure and another chance to prove that you have what it takes to face life's challenges. Stop investing in limitations, lack, and dysfunction. Every blessing has a challenge, and every challenge contains a blessing. You're ready to explore both. While there may be difficult moments ahead, keep positive and believe that everything is going to work out for your absolute best. You're being asked to gather the courage to be who you truly are and to stand strong for your convictions. So it may have taken a lot for you to, walk away from this person and to, act on the convictions that you have. I do see that you are doing that. Spirit is basically saying that you need to maintain that courage and keep moving forward. So I hope that this has been helpful for you, Aries. If you've resonated with this reading, please hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hype the video if you get the opportunity. Until I see you in your next reading, Aries, know that you are love, and namaste.